Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Silver Seeker, and today we're going to share a few cool coins out of my collection, including a few heirs, and additionally, the oldest US coin that I own. I get asked a lot, especially on the stream, what is the oldest US coin that I have, or even the oldest coin that I have, and I figured I would share with you my oldest US coin that I have right now. But first off, guys, we're going to start with this. So this one right here, guys, is a 1959 Benjamin Franklin half dollar. You can see it's PCGS certified as MS64, and it is a DDR FS801. You're probably wondering what that DDR is about. So guys, take a look. We're going to go over to coin facts here, and we have our first coin fact up. But before we get into the coin facts, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss my future notifications. You can see that 1954 Franklin half dollar DDR FS01. It's on Konica as the DDR 001, and it has doubling locations on the Eagle, the bell mounting, and E pluribus unum. So I figured we would go ahead and go over to the scope and take a look. So if we look at, we'll get this arrow up here, if we take a look at E pluribus unum, it is actually very, very clear. You can see the doubling here, and the L and the U. You can see it here on the S. Very clear as day on that S. There's some doubling there. A little bit on the M, definitely on the top of the N here. A little bit in the bottom of the R, and the foot of the R, and even right here on the E. And even right there, you can see some doubling as well. So some definite doubling there. The other locations are the bell mounting. So if you look right here, guys, you see that line? I believe that is the doubling, and outside of the scope, like under a loop, it looks a little bit more defined. And then over on the Eagle, we'll just take a really quick look at the Eagle. It's a little bit harder for me to see some of the doubling in the Eagle, but you can kind of see it here and here. But to be honest with you, even under a loop, it's a lot harder to see the doubling on the Eagle, but it is definitely there. You can see it around in these areas. So that is our 1959 PCGS MS64 DDR FS801 Franklin half dollar. And in this grade, it has a PCGS price guide value of $90. Now the second coin we're going to share with you today, guys, this one is really cool. This is a 1938 D/D PCGS MS65 Buffalo nickel. Now this is not actually a double die error, but instead is actually a repunched mint mark, and same thing. We'll go ahead and take a look at the coin facts that I put up on the screen. So you can see 1938 D/D Buffalo nickel, PCGS certified MS65. This is listed on Konica as an RPM 004, on Variety Plus as a VP-008. The mint mark has repunches east of the first impression. So I actually put a little image there that you can see a little bit closer, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it under the scope. Okay guys, so we have it under the scope here, and you can see the same thing we're seeing over on the image on the right hand side. You can see that the second punch, which is the primary one, or the one that you see mainly, is east of the original. So this right here, this little line right here, and inside of the D as well, that is the original D, and then of course it was repunched once again afterwards. So the like I said, east of the first impression, the mint mark was repunched. And again, I got this information off of NGC Coin, and the estimated value of this coin, guys, and this is right off of PCGS's own price guide, is $90. Okay guys, and finally for my final coin, we have a 1794 VG Details. Now this is the oldest US coin that I own, and now the details is, as you can see, it says obverse rim filed, and if we tilt it in the light right here on the right, you can kind of see it. Let's go over to the coin facts and take a look, and I'll show you up close with the arrow, so you can kind of see right here is what I'm looking at. That's where the obverse rim has been filed on this. Outside of that, it's a very nice detailed coin, so you know, something that I certainly enjoy owning. And again, it's the oldest cent that I have. So a little bit of details on it on the coin facts side. We have, again, the obverse rim has been filed. This has a mintage of 918,521, but an estimated survival rate of all grades of only 3,000. So out of all the 918,521 of these that were made all the way back in 1794, there are only 3,000 expected to still be in existence. So a very, very cool coin to have in the collection. And as you can see, guys, in 1794, there were multiple varieties. They had the head of 1793, the head of 1794, the head of 1795, and a starred reverse. Now, the starred reverse one is far and away the most valuable. Now, this coin right here, guys, if it didn't have the obverse rim filed, it would have a value of around $550 because of the details of the rim being filed. Unfortunately, that gives it a value of around $350 or so. So it's still very valuable because of how old it is. It's still a nice example of a VG 1794 large cent. Again, that rim file doesn't really take away from the beauty of the face of the coin. And I do apologize about the lights kind of glaring there, but it doesn't take away from the beauty of the coin. And it is definitely a nice coin to have in my collection. All right, guys, so there are the 3 coins that we had to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed viewing them. If you did, do me a favor, let me know down in the comments what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Additionally, if you are new to this channel and haven't done so yet, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And guys, we will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my awesome channel members that are scrolling on the right hand of the screen right now, including tonight's featured Palladium member. Thank you so very much for your support. Guys, don't forget to subscribe before you go. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.